Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. The Vols will kick it away to start us off. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Florida Gators offense making their way on the field to open this game. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor just really
breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 10 now, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. The Volunteers offense gets their first crack now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, it's play action. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play...
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. The Florida offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And remember the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
We'll give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Volunteers come to the line in a hurry up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's a wide open receiver, complete. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. To the air, it's Sims. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And he drops back in the gun. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. The offense really clicking here. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Will go for here on 4th down and 3. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Touchdown, Florida. Number 7 in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
21, Tennessee, 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Here's the 2nd down play.
On the play. 2nd down.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here comes a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The Vols will send the punt team onto the field. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defense offensive line laid up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The shotgun handoff here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Sims. He's looking deep here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Bringing pressure. To contact on the throw. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his 2nd pick today. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the returner is brought down. Offense retakes the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Sims. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires this one deep middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Florida. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get a... Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wide out. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And the Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Second down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they've got him. A sack on the final play of the first half. Good momentum with this defense heading to the break. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. One more play before they head to the locker room.
Lasso! Lasso!
4th down, looking to throw for it. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th if they can't convert this 3rd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The offense is set up with excellent field position.
Green 25.
Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Touchdown, Gators. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Florida, 35. Tennessee, 0.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
But, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Cricket. Can.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Vols will line up to punt it away.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap. He turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Handoff running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
He'll ride the back again here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Offense made it in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It tests the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Second and goal for the offense.
Here we go.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw testing the middle. Makes a spectacular diving catch. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
38, Tennessee, 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Tennessee, 7.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. That's just a minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The Volunteers will have to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Here's the punt, high in the air. Fair catch made at the 35. The Gators offense retakes the field. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10.
42 Spiders.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense brings him down. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8.
It's now second and goal.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to...
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. The Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Looking to throw it on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over first and 10.
First down here for this offense. No press here. The defense backing away. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. Now it's second down here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Pressure is coming. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.